Good morning, boys and girls. I'm wondering, have you ever had something that's maybe worrying you? A decision that's coming up that you have to make? Or maybe just a problem you want to talk to your friends about, or maybe your mom and dad, or maybe even say a prayer to Jesus about? Is that what mom and dad do? Do they say a prayer to Jesus when they've got something bothering them or when they have to make a big decision? Well, what happens if Jesus sends you two equally good solutions to that problem? How do you decide which one to choose? Well, have you ever heard of flipping a coin? So if I was to throw this nickel up in the air and it landed with the beaver tail up, the girl would eat the apple. And if I throw it in the air but it lands with the queen's head up, then the girl would eat the banana. And I mention this today because our story talks about casting lots. And casting lots was a way of making a decision. Except maybe the coins might look like this. Or they might look like colored stones or maybe different length sticks. Our story today is called The Disciples Choose. And it's from Acts 1, verses 15 to 17 and verses 21 to 26. Peter counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He counted more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How many believers are at this meeting? Asked Peter. There were almost too many to count. About 120 believers crowded around Peter. We need 12 disciples to teach about Jesus, began Peter. Without Judas, there are only 11 of us. Help us pick one new disciple. The crowd wondered who it should be. We should pick someone who followed Jesus, Peter said. Someone who saw Jesus after he rose from the dead. Who will it be? A rumble went through the crowd. Someone yelled, "Pick Barsabas!" "Choose Matthias," called another. We have two good choices, said Peter. Barsabas and Matthias are both followers of Jesus, but we can only pick one. Let's ask God to help us choose. All 120 believers and the 11 disciples prayed. Dear God, you know Matthias inside and out. You know Barsabas inside and out. Please show us which you choose to be our new disciple. After praying, the 11 disciples cast lots. All that watched held their breath. Who would be the next disciple? It's Matthias, called Peter. Let's welcome him. Now we have 12 disciples who can be leaders and teach about Jesus. Let's pray, boys and girls. Dear Jesus, thank you for always being with us and for sending us solutions to our problems. Amen.